All right, let's get this shit going. Hmm. All right, we're ready to break this down. So today sucked as usual, right? I'm in a drought, but the good thing is, it's always tomorrow. Also, if you need help, if you're experiencing any problems, if you can't gamble or anything like that, you think you need to talk to someone, we got phone numbers and stuff for you for Gamblers Anonymous. We here at City Ballers just want to let you know we care. So we got information for you if you need it, phone numbers and stuff like that. Can we give you advice on that? Hell no. We don't know how to. I mean, we can do what we can on our part, and that's not giving you any advice, but just giving you phone numbers and where to reach out to. All right, and mental health. All that's all included. With that being done, or with that being said, let's get at it. So what I did was I went in and I looked at games, right? Because I'm pissed off because nothing is going right. But the good thing is, it's always tomorrow. So what I did was, is I went in and I looked at what are the most important games for tomorrow. Because see, I was on here naming off all of the games and stuff like that, knowing some of them games I'm not going to bet on, and you're not either, because we don't really know from day to day how they're going to be, right? Because a lot of teams in the MLB are like this. I mean, they're kind of almost the same, right? A lot of parity. But with that being said, I went in, got picked out some teams and some games that would be interesting, and that's where we're gonna go right now. Um, yeah. Where's oh shit open? How's everybody doing today? Hope good. I hope, right? Yep. Here we go. Move it here. Come on, you pieces. I can't stand when that happens. Okay, what's the problem? What is the problem? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Apples are generally good computers. I don't know what the problem is on this one today. Oh, it's not. That's okay. It's not an envelope I was trying to put it in. All right, let's pull up the right one. I just want to get this shit right today. I mean, this is really starting to piss me off. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right with you guys so we can get this shit going. Nope, that's not. Oh, we'll put it over here. Let's do that. So we shall do this. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, here we go. That's not it. I think I got it. Let's get at it then. Okay. So the first game we're going to look at will be the Washington Nationals tomorrow. Brad Lord versus Valdez for the Houston Astros. Believe it or not, the Houston Astros are a pretty good team this year. I didn't think that I thought they were going to fall off a bit, but they haven't. They actually starting to pick it up now. Valdez is 11-4. His ERA is 2.67. 129 strikeouts. Right? And then you got Brad Lord for the Washington Nationals. ERA 3.39. ERA, and he's got 57 strikeouts. So normally what I do is I just go in here and I just look at the first thing I look at is the pitchers and their ERA, right? If there does that matter, kind of, but kind of not, because sometimes a guy can have a 0.8 ERA and get up on the mound, and guess what? They tagging his shit, right? Bow, bow. So it's like some days you can have off days, and some days you have bad days. All right, so let's get in here and look at what's going on with this game tomorrow. All right, where are we? This is the last week of July, guys. You know that? What are you doing? Oh, wrong date again. All right, here we go. Okay, let's take a look at Brad's record. Because Brad's record is, I mean, it's kind of, how can I say it? It's kind of like, it's not that bad, but it's not good either. Hold on, guys. I mean, his ERA is not bad either. Where's the ERA at? So looking at Brad, what's his name? Brad Lord? Yeah, Brad Lord. They either caught him up from the minors because he's a rookie. And there's one thing about rookies, guys, it's hard to gauge them because you don't know, right? You don't know what they're all about. One thing you can know, I mean, one thing you should know is that they're good because they're in the majors. But you never want to still take that for granted because some of them will come out there and just get rocked. So it's like his last 3 games is really nothing. July 22nd against Cincinnati, 1 strikeout. He went 4 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 1 run. July 12th against Milwaukee, he went 2 innings, and that's it. I guess he got everybody out because he didn't have any strikeouts, anything, no walks, right? And then the next one on the 11th of July, he played Milwaukee. He went 1 inning, struck out 2. Right? Okay. So not too much on this guy, right? But we know with Valdez is a pretty good pitcher. He's excellent actually. So I'm not gonna overthink this one, right? Because I'm gonna go with the pitcher who's got the lowest ERA and the most strikeouts or whatever. Any pitcher that's got a clear advantage over the other pitcher, I'll swing that way. The guy with the most accolades or whatever. Yeah. So Valdez, we're gonna go with Valdez, right? And it's being played in Houston, which it didn't really mean anything. Maybe a little bit. I will take Houston on the run line tomorrow, guys. Houston on the run line. Any pitcher props? Maybe. Let's look. I will go with 4 or 5, right? Now, this is interesting. If they give you 6.5 over or under, you take it. Right? Where's that game? I didn't mark it off. I'm just marking it off on the sheet, guys. That's so we'll know what we're looking at. What was really shitty today, though, is I called a lot of good games. I swear to God, I don't know where I went wrong, but that's just how it is. Oh, come on. There we go. So we'll take Houston on the run line for tomorrow. I can look in here, but I doubt if they have the pitching props up yet, and they don't. Nope. So we'll just take that one and we'll move on. I mean, I'm really disheartened because I sat down last night and I did my due. I did my homework, but it wasn't good enough, right? But that's life sometimes, guys. You get your ass kicked, or sometimes you kick ass. So, whatever. All right, so now we're off of that one. And our next game is the Miami Marlins. Hold on. They almost won today. Almost. And I keep telling you guys, I said, look, man, before the season is over with, these guys are going to be playing 500. Here we go. All right, I'm just picking out what comes up first. So apparently I had the Dodgers and the Reds up next. So we'll go with the Dodgers with Yakamoto, who's a right-hander for LA. He's 8-7. His ERA is 2.55 with 124 strikeouts. He's a good pitcher. Chase Burns, 0-2, ERA 6.65 with 35 strikeouts. He seems like he's starting to mellow out, trying to, cool down now. So he'll probably be okay. Well, let's go look. I think they telegraphing this kid, man. And, sometimes, so maybe in college, he was one of those bat pitchers that just overpower you. And he just come down the middle with it. Well, when you get to the majors, because there's going to be a whole bunch of guys waiting on you to come down the middle with it. So, I don't know. We'll see. He does have an arm. Where's the thing? There we go. Tigers finally got a win, huh? I kind of had a feeling they were going to win today. I thought they were going to win yesterday, but, All right. I don't even have to. Chase Burns looked like? He looked like what's the quarterback? Justin Fields a little bit. He reminds me of Justin Fields. I'm serious. Look, I'll send it to you. That's one thing I hate when I switch browsers and you gotta look at these stupid political clips. I hate politics. Hey, and I got the sports kid. Sports kid Alex, how are you doing today, sir? I'm sorry I'm kind of late because I wasn't looking at the thing. For a sports kid, I think you got okay, hold on, let's make sure. Active channel. Yeah, the sports kid. This dude is awesome. There he is. Hey man, I was messing around. This is during like a football week, college football. And I swear to God, dude, I stumbled upon your page. And as I'm looking, it's like, because I needed some advice. I think you went like 3 for 3. You named off like 3 games, and you got all of them right. So after that, I was hooked. Kid is good, guys. It's sports kid, and where are you located? Down in Georgia, huh? Good for you, man. Good for you. I love your channel. I love your personality, and keep it going because you are the future, my man. And what happened, man? What did you got hurt this morning or whatever? Yeah, it's no problem. Always. North Alabama. Ah, that's right, because you do rock Bama a lot. And a lot of times I took Bama because of you. Because I was getting ready to fade Bama one time, and you said take them, and then, or was that Auburn? I think it might have been Auburn. I'm not really sure, but well, welcome, man. I'll hang out when your channel is up too, dude. I think you got a great show. Um, oh, what where were you out and about or something like that? Because I know, man, you gotta kiss her, man. That's like, well, because you know your stuff, right? I mean, I'm not, so you got some people to get hung up on, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking. No. If you know what you're talking about, I'm going to follow you. Oh, man. So it happened in school, or somebody ran into you. Mm-hmm. Were you summer school? Yeah, well, I tell you what. One of the things that I like most about your shows is that you kind of keep us keyed in or up to date on the different college teams and football and stuff like that. And actually, you're good with the basketball too. So you went right from it's not summer school. Is it regular school? Is it that year round school stuff? Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, be careful, man, and you got to be safe because, like I told you, football season is getting ready to start, and there's a lot of people depending on you, such as myself. So, when you put your stuff, I'm out there looking at it. Okay, that's still fine, man. No, that's still fine. I was down that in that area. I've got a niece that stays in um, Huntsville, and then I think I went running out there once, and I ran over a fiery ant hill, and I didn't know that they will jack your leg up. Man, my whole ankle was like swollen running through there. It didn't affect me until I got home. I'm like, it just got this fat. 20 videos? Yeah. Hey guys, I'll promote. Oh, you were in Huntsville. Yeah, that's where my niece is at. Guys, his name is the Sports Kid. He's an awesome guy. I used to always watch his show before I put mine out. I would depend on this kid just to listen to his show and get information. He's good. He's better than me. That I can say, right? And probably better than a lot of other guys out there. So guess what, dude? You're the future, man. So that's how you're supposed to be. Just keep going strong. All right. So yeah, so sports kids watch this. I'm gonna break it down. I'm going over the baseball games, and I picked out like a couple because I used to just go through and just read it. I mean, go through all of the games. But I'm not doing that. That takes too long. Yeah, no problem. So what I'm gonna do is just go through the games and just pick. So now, Chase Burns, like I said, guys, he's coming on. Now watch this with Chase Burns. 10 strikes. The last 3 games, he had 10 strikeouts in his last game. Walked 2 batters. He allowed 5 runs and 7 hits. Pitched 5 innings. The week after, before that, one on the 11th, he played Colorado. He went 6 innings, 4 hits. He allowed 2 runs, walked 3 people, and struck out 10. So those 10 strikeouts is very impressive. But just because you throw a lot of strikeouts, don't mean that you're automatically gonna win, right? If you keep giving up hits and walking people, because I'm looking here against Colorado, he went 6 innings, right? He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, and he walked 3 people. And sometimes you can walk 3 people at the wrong time, man. And if you do that, you're done. Hold on, let's see. You won $5,000. Whoa! Oh, you want some? Yo, no, I can believe that. I can believe that, dude. You won me money because I was going on yours during the was it the final four? Not the final four, but when it first started, what, March Madness. And I'm not just talking about the tournament game, just even those interconference games. And I was just sitting there watching you, like, okay, this guy said this. So I'm like, man, this kid is legit. Guys, I'm telling you, good kid. He's on here. Just click on his name. You can get his profile from there. Kid is good. He's good. You were at the Thunder game? I was in the Thunder game. Okay. It was in a Thunder game. Okay. You like the Thunder? So actually, guys, the sports kid is actually a celebrity today. So yeah, I hear you. I don't. That's kind of like me, man. Yeah, that's kind of like me. So I can't really. Okay, so when it comes to like college football, I'm good. College basketball, I'm good. NBA, not so much. The NFL, not so much. And I think the reason for that is you can pretty much gauge the college these college programs, right? You pretty much get but the NFL, I mean, that team can come out and they can hate their coach, right? And they don't even play, and you don't even see it coming. Yeah, yeah, college is awesome, dude. I mean, it's like this. I tell you what. So, sports kid, I had what was that? It was it was Memphis versus Tulane. And I think it's like 2 years ago. Well, I don't. I mean, it's okay. Like if it's nothing on, but I prefer college. I prefer college. And it's funny because I didn't. I used to like to watch the NFL and the NBA, but now it's like when you start doing stuff like what we're doing, college is more exciting, right? It's more exciting. But nevertheless, what was going? Oh, it was Memphis and Tulane, right? Oh yeah. Well, you know why? Because they see a lot of good in you. You're good, man. And I don't. But always remember this, dude. You're good, but just know there's always room to keep improving. Never stay stagnant. Because, dude, you got it going on. I mean, you got it, right? And if you just keep going and keep growing and meeting people and change, you're gonna be on top. Hell, your channel might even blow up, and guys will be trying to hire you to work for their station. But I think it was like last year, no, year before last, Memphis and Tulane, and I'm at. Uh, Hello, Brett. Brett. So it was Tulane and Memphis. So I'm watching the game, right? I'm at work. Memphis is losing. Tulane is up by 2 touchdowns. I said a couple of swear words, got in my car, and pulled off. One of my coworkers thought I was talking to myself. I said, yeah, I was. But anyway, when I got in my car and shut the door, it was like 1 minute, 1 minute and like 12 seconds left in that Memphis Tulane game. So I'm pissed. I'm like, whatever, I lost. I get home, turn the TV on. Memphis, because they were down by like, I think it was 13 or something like that. They came back. Memphis came back like within a minute or so from a 2 touchdown deficit or either 13 points and won it. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I like. Yeah. I like that. I like that division down there. I like James Madison. I know they're in a different conference, but I like the James Madisons. I like the Appalachian States. I like Memphis, Tulane, and now SMU. Did you, sports kid? Didn't you get? I thought you toured SMU, didn't you? Or yeah, SMU. Didn't you tour SMU? I could have swore you did. Yeah. Well. All right. Let me get blowing on this game. So tomorrow, guys, you got the Dodgers and Yakamoto pitching, and you know what? I think this is going to be a better game than what I thought. Let's see. Hold on. I heard a few days ago a Memphis defensive back. Ooh. Oh no. Uh, yeah, I saw you at SMU. That was actually pretty cool. TCU. Texas got good football programs down there. Texas is good. Yeah, yep. Well, so those guys like to get at it, man. It's a lot of nonstop action like that. Even the Rice Owls could score points, right? I know when I was a kid, the Rice Owls was like a non-factor, but now you go up against Rice, you might get popped. That would have been nice. That would have really been nice because Memphis is scoring. They all about scoring. Like, how many points can you put up? Because this is how many we're gonna put up, and then they'll even go more, right? Right there. Look, man. So the Rice Owls, no joke, man. I mean, they're not the old Rice Owls that I used to know as a kid. And then now we got SMU that's back, and so sport kid, I know you weren't around, but SMU had Craig James and Eric Dickerson. This is for all of the old heads. I mean, they were great, but they got hit with academic probation or whatever. But they got hit like with the death penalty. Clemson did too, but the thing about Clemson, it it didn't take Clemson that long to come. Well, they came back, but it took a while. But SMU, it devastated them the most. It devastated Clemson too, but I mean, not like how it did SMU. And another thing too, what I didn't like is that with the Penn State deal, yeah, it was like nothing even happened to these guys right at Penn State because they're right back at it. And I think so. If Penn State would have did what they did in the '80s when all these guys are around, Penn State probably wouldn't be playing right now. They still wouldn't have a football team. And all you old heads, you know I'm right. Those old school guys would have gave Penn State the death penalty 2 times, maybe 3. Yeah, you know it. Mississippi State and Ole Miss. Oh yeah, man, I love those games. But nevertheless, guys, let's get on to this baseball. Let's do it. So, Yakamoto tomorrow with the Dodgers. He's got 124 strikeouts. He's 8-7. His ERA is 2.55. With an ERA like that, that's pretty decent. And he can strike people out. Chase Burns is good, right? He's a right-hander. He's 0-2. His ERA is 6.65, 35 strikeouts. Now, he's got a high ERA, but I'm not going to we can't really hold that over his head because he's a rookie and he's learning, right? So he's learning that you can't like sometimes you can't just depends on your arm. You just can't challenge a guy and come right down the middle with it because he'll sit on it, and the next thing you know. And remember this, guys. If you see a guy with a whole bunch of strikeouts, he's giving up home runs too, right? That's just part of it. But tomorrow I'll take the Dodgers on the money line, and I'm not gonna take a Nerfy, right? But my suggestion is to take the after the first inning under 1.5, right, and that'll work. Uh-huh. Uh, yeah, I'll take Florida State, man. You said an upset. I would take the under on the. You think so? Because you know Florida State, they score a lot too, though, right? But see, I don't know. You probably know more than I do. You're in that region. Boise State is okay. They're good. But if you get a team from down in that area, wow. Yeah, no, right. Okay. Yeah, okay. So they're almost a temp. Well, and see, that's not you can't. How you gonna judge a team like that? And the program is pretty much going through some different. They all changing kids up, but South Florida and what's the other Florida team that is down there? It's the there's two of them, South Florida and I forget the other one. Those guys, they both score. Yeah, those guys down there score a lot. Boise State is no slouch, but and depending on where it's being played at, is it being played in South Florida? If it is, Boise State's gonna get tired with that heat just leaning on them like that, because it's brutal. Is that the first? Is it like the third week in August? If it's the third week in August, um, that sun will start. That sun is will start shining and beaming down heavy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take the South Florida. I'm gonna take South Florida. The Boise State is pretty good, right? But you can't judge them on last year. They got a good coaching staff. They usually have a great program anyway, right? They do. But this is the start of the new one, and let's see, another one would be Maryland at, and that's the other Florida team, right? Is it the Owls? And then somebody knows something. Where is it being played at? Yeah, Florida Atlantic. That's what I was meaning. Florida and Atlantic and Florida and South Florida, those guys, they play. They really do. Here, I'm gonna go in there with you. Guys, I'll get that baseball later. It's gonna be really quick with the baseball because I got the games all picked out. Let's see. College. Hmm. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, now I see it. I got it up now. Um, oh, you've done it now, man. You have done it now. See, watch. Ouch. And I lost it just that quick. Um, I like Maryland. I like Maryland a lot. Um, I'm just waiting on him to take that next big step. And watch this. It's going to be a lot of guys calling off sick to work when this college football starts up. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, that's not what I want. Hold on. Let's see. All right, back at it. Yeah, Iowa State. Okay, that's not what I want, but Fresno State, Kansas. Another one that's going to be good is that Sam Houston versus Western Kentucky. That's going to be a good one as well. Florida, Stanford, Honolulu, Stony Brook, San Diego State, Boise State at South Florida. South Florida was gonna give them the blues, man. I can see that. I wonder what the over under will be on that game. I guarantee you, it's 60. It's got to be in the 60s. And if it's in the 59, you better take the over in this game. I can tell you right now, they're gonna go over. Both of these teams, the score, they're gonna go over 60. Yeah, it's gonna go over 60, guys. I guarantee you that. Let me see this. You think baseball is a scam too, or a sham? The thing with baseball, though, the over under is 63. Okay, well, yeah, I like that 63.5. I'll take that, right? So I'll say under. I'll take the under 63.5. Boise State 8.5. If it's like that, I'll definitely take Florida in the points. I'll definitely take Florida in the points with that one, right? Well, yeah, we're just talking about college football right now, but I'm going over some baseball picks for tomorrow, right? One of the first games that I put out was the Cincinnati Reds versus the LA Dodgers. You're going to have Yakamoto, who's 8-7, with a 2.55 ERA, 124 strikeouts, versus the rookie Chase Burns with the Reds. 0-2. He's 0-2. ERA is 6.65, and he's got 35 strikeouts. And remember this too. It's probably going to be a long day for Chase, because the Great American Ballpark is very, very friendly, or hitter friendly. So with that being said, yeah, I'll take the Dodgers. I'll take the Dodgers on the run line. Definitely, you can go with the money line for the Dodgers, but I like the. I'll take them on the run line. All right, let's see what's going on. Stanford lost a starting quarterback to Auburn. Yeah. Hey, sports kid, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot through these baseball picks, and then we'll start it right back up. It's just not gonna take long today on this. All right. So where did we go? Oh, so right now we're gonna take the Dodgers for tomorrow. We're gonna take them on the run line. Um, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I took the Tigers today because I knew eventually they were going to win. Flannery, um, I mean, I don't know. Just need some work with Flannery. That's pretty much it. And like I was telling my buddies, this was in the '80s, and Sparky Anderson was pitching with or Sparky Anderson was managing the team. He would have sent Flannery down to Evansville a long time ago. Sparky didn't care. He didn't. Sparky didn't get off into those. I'm special. I'm the star. Nah, Sparky didn't get caught up in any of that. But although I do remember with Sparky Anderson, towards the end, they had a players meeting only. Yeah, and I think Alan Trammell was the head of it. So I guess one of the newscasters came on there and asked Sparky about it, and Sparky got pissed. And Sparky goes, "Do you believe me?" And the guy goes, "I don't know. I got some good information." Sparky said, "No. Do you believe me? It wasn't." And then I guess the guy was like, "I don't know." And then Sparky got pissed and he goes, I don't need your answer anyway." Yeah, them old school guys was something else. Love them. All right, so let's finish at this one with the baseball. Where do we go? Where do we go? Okay. 28th, 28th. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we already took the Dodgers on the run line. Let's see what's the next one. I don't like the Red Sox and Twinkies game. I'm not really feeling that. Oh, here's a great one. The Chicago Cubs tomorrow. Chicago will send Matthew Boyd, a lefty. They're going to send him up. 11-3 is his record. His ERA is 2.20. 108 strikeouts against Jake Mizorowski. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but this kid is a stud. He's 4-1. Um, every year you get these studs that come in. Last year it was Paul Skeens. Now it's this kid. And this kid is long and lanky, man. When you see him, you're like, holy crap. He's got 40 strikeouts. His record is 4-1. ERA 2.4. Right away, we'll take the under in that game, right? Take the under. Player props, pitchers. 4. Let's go 4 for both pitchers, right? And depends on if they give you a good price for it. You can probably go. Okay, I'll tell you this: if they give you under over 6.5 for Jacob Mizorowski, jump all over that. 6.5 under or over, take the over on that for strikeouts, and they just may do that. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good one. So we're definitely taking the under in this one, right? And then here's what I like to do with games like this. I know this is going to be a tight game, but I'm going to pick one parlay, right? And I'm just going to take the under. I'm going to take maybe a Nerfy. If I don't take the Nerfy, I'll take the what's it? Under 1.5 run or under 1.5 in the first inning, right? First inning, under 1.5. Definitely gonna take that. Pitching props. So you can pretty much pimp this game out without just picking a winner. Now, if you want to go through and say, yeah, I'll take the Cubbies or I'll take the Brewers. Me personally, I'll take the Cubbies, man. I just think the Cubs are just that much hotter than the Brewers. The Brewers are hot. They're just coming off of an 11 or a 12 game winning streak, one of them. But, I mean, guys, this is the Cubs, right? Give me a break. It's the Cubbies. So, yeah, I'll take the Cubs on that. But for the most part, we're taking the under, right? Definitely taking the under. A Nerfy. I don't too much like Nerfies with teams like the Cubbies because the Cubs will end up scoring. They usually are scoring the first inning. So I'll go with one under 1.5 in the first inning, right? Player props and stuff like that. You don't even pick out a winner. You probably made more money had you even just picked out a winner, right? So we'll take that as well. Let's go. I'll take the Cubs. We'll take the Cubbies, right? The Cubs on the money line. This is going to be like a 2-1, 3-2 game. We just got that feel to it. And let's see who else did I take. Oh, Philadelphia versus Chicago White Sox. Christopher Sanchez, the lefty, 9-2, 2.40 ERA, 134 strikeouts against Davis Martin. Davis Martin has come on a bit, right? He's 2-8. His ERA is 3.89 with 56 strikeouts. But watch this, guys. Just face it, man. When it comes down to like pitching, who's got the best like starting pitching? It's got to be Philadelphia. And Nola is not. Did Nola get hurt? Because he's not in the lineup. It does. I mean, these guys they got a 5-man rotation. The only team that I think, and guys, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not. You can go back and look. You can just look at the stats. I like the Pirates pitching staff. I do. I like Falter. I like, what's his name? Keller, right? Henley and Skeens. But the problem is, and if you go look at these guys, is their ERAs, like somebody like Keller would be like 2-10, right? 2 wins, 10 losses. So you automatically think, oh, his ERA is about 12.8. His ERA is like, at the last I checked, it was like 3 something or 4. So when their ERA is that low at a 3 point whatever or a 4 point whatever, but he's 2-8, that means he's not getting run support. That means them bats, they're not supporting him. But the Pirates need to go ahead and get some bats. If the Pirates get some bats, these guys can compete. I'm telling you, the Pirates and the Marlins are those two teams that I like up and coming. But Pittsburgh will find a way to mess it up. I swear to God they will. I swear to God they will do it. I'm gonna take Phillies. I'm gonna take the Phillies on the run line tomorrow against the Chicago White Sox. Guys, don't get it twisted. The White Sox, they're not that White Sox team from last year. These guys are good, right? So, yeah, Davis. I mean, this guy had like 7 strikeouts one game. Let me see how many innings he goes. He normally pitches 6 innings. So the 22nd of July, he went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits. And then on the 12th of June, he went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits. And I'm sorry, the one at the 22nd, he gave up 3 hits. And then the last one, first one in June, 5 hits, 2 runs. Not bad, right? Not bad. I mean, they're going to be good next year. Will they be as good as the Marlins? I don't know. It may be close because the Marlins have a nice squad. And I've been catching myself because I picked the Marlins today, but they lost by 1. But I was being greedy. I took them on the money line. If I'd have took the Pirates, not the Pirates, but the Marlins plus the points, I would have won. But I got that much faith in these guys that I took the money line. Now, speaking of the Marlins, right? We got Edward Cabrera for the Marlins tomorrow. He's 4-4. His ERA is 3.48. 92 strikeouts. Andrew Palante, he's 5-7. ERA 4.91. 72 strikeouts. Guys, right away, I'm giving it to the Marlins. And I know a lot of you guys are getting sick and tired. Yo, what's up, Adventure? How you guys doing? Just kicking around doing some baseball. We've got our guy, the sports kid, on here. Stanford lost their best receiver to the NFL. What was that kid's name? So you're gonna switch like what, platforms, or not platforms, but you're gonna, what is that? I think they pay to get on there to see you, right? What is it called? I can't see. Where did it go? Oh, Patron. Okay, so yeah, you know what? It was a kid here in San Diego like that. Um, and this was like 10 years ago when I first got out here. And this kid was good, right? And I felt kind of bad for him because the principal, not the principals, but his high school coach, they didn't do too much promoting with this kid. This kid had like a high grade point average. So I'm from Detroit, right? So if this kid was in Detroit, this kid would be hailed as a god. I'm just joking, but this guy had a high grade point average, but they didn't shop him around, so he had to go the long way around the corner and back to get. I think he ended up with I forget, but he ended up in the NFL. No, he ended up in college playing with. You know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna pull him up and I'm gonna let you guys see it. Cause you start get like, see, sports kids, you're good. Yeah, I'm getting older, man. I forget pretty much everything. So hold on, I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can look at him. What is his name? Ranch Open. Oh. Okay. And that's it. Here it is. But that is not the one. Okay, Devon Vele. That's his name. This kid was awesome, but I felt kind of bad because they didn't really promote him and help him out. But watch this. If you do the right thing, it doesn't matter. You're gonna make it anyway. And he starts with the Broncos. So I'll send it to you guys so you can look at it. Vele. Yeah, he played up here. The coach is like, just because you're a coach don't mean that you like go out of their way for kids. Some coaches don't. They didn't go out of their way for this kid. This kid was good. He's got good hands, and you'll see it. We've got the highlights here. But when I found out that he didn't have any offers, and I was like, I know kids back in Mississippi, Olive Branch, Memphis, up in Detroit, Chicago, that has lower grade point averages and got offers from big time schools. So I just thought he got a raw deal on that one, but I tried to help the kid as much as possible to push him out to some of my guys that I knew back east, and I sent him. But I don't. He didn't want to go to Bowling Green, and he goes, "Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get there." And lo and behold, I mean, I sent you the video, but this guy, he plays with the Broncos now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is a good feel good story. My daughter was going to school with him at the time, right? And she goes, Dad, because I asked her, I said, man, that kid got off last night. And she said, Dad, he doesn't have any offers. And I'm like, what? I said, what was his ER? I mean, his not ERA, but what's his GPA? And they said, well, his GPA is blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, but he did. He made it. Cause he went. I don't know which route he took, but because I think he wanted to go to Stanford, and it was kind of too late to get him in Stanford. He was that kind of kid. He was that smart, right? And picked up quick. But God bless his soul. Glad to see him. He's holy crap. Looks like I'm about to lose, man. I took Minnesota over Atlanta Dream. That sucks. I suck. Son of a gun. All right, let's go ahead and finish out this that I was filling out. So I say we go under. I say we take the Cubbies on the money line. They don't have the pitching props in here as of yet. But where they got the Nerfy in there. Okay, well, I'm going to pretend we're just going to take the Nerfy. Will I take the Nerfy? No. That meaning the results of the first inning results in a tie. I won't do it because somehow or another, teams like Chicago, right? Detroit, LA, New York, guys with those big bats, Toronto. You don't want to take Nerfies on guys that got good hitting, got a good hitting lineup going, because they will always mess up your Nerfie. And I used to go with the Tigers and get the Nerfies, but I start getting pissed because I'm like, man, these dudes is jacking it up because they scoring in the first inning. But that was last year, and I learned my way about them this year. So I never take Nerfies against teams like Detroit, Chicago Cubbies, San Diego Padres, the Dodgers. Guys like that swinging big bats. You'll be an idiot to take a Nerfie on those guys. Now, what you can take though, when you have a good hitting team like the Tigers or whatever, and the Tigers, and then you have the like Dodgers or something, or okay, let's say we got the Tigers playing St. Mary's of the Blind, right? We know the Tigers always score. Well, we know St. Mary's of the Blind, it's going to be kind of hard for them to score. So you know what we do? You take first inning under 1.5, right? You get it? So you'll take first inning result up under 1.5. And that usually works. So even if they score, right, you won't be screwed as long as they don't go over 1.5. And another one, I took a Nerfie, and guys remember this too, and this is really freakish. I took a Nerfie, and I forgot who was playing. It was like Baltimore and Colorado. Well, yeah, Colorado scored first, 1-0. First inning. I was like, oh man, I started whining and crying. And then I took a nap or something, and I woke up. Whoever they were playing, I forgot, hit a home run. So that first inning resulted in a tie, so I still won. And see, in my mindset, I was looking at a scoreless first inning. But it doesn't state that. It means that who's going to win that first inning? Are you going to get like what? Will it be Baltimore, right? Or will it be under 1.5, right? I mean, I'll take ball. I would go Baltimore. Like, say if it's Baltimore and St. Mary's or the blind or whatever, we know Baltimore could probably get a hit. So instead of taking a Nerfy, we don't want to waste a Nerfy on that and just jack up our parlay. We'll just take that innings bet where anything under 1.5 you grab. So if the first inning, let's see if I can find that here. And that's a Nerfy. But it'll say on there under 1.5 runs for the first inning. And I'll take that, right? Because somebody might score 1 run. If I'm not sure, I'll take that. All right, where am I at? Hey guys, I took who's that? I can't remember his name. The Shar Pirate. I can't pronounce his last name, right? The UFC fighter. I took him yesterday. That dude he's like a monster. I picked him, he won. Yeah. That kid is pretty good, man. I do like, because, when we were doing the games, because I used to go through and, look at the games and scout and do stuff like that. But, I mean, the good thing is to catch kids before they make it and see what their temperament is. And I've seen a lot, right? I've seen kids where, like Will Golston with Tampa Bay, like Will Golston. So Will Golston was always a good kid, right? But he had to overcome some challenges, right? And it's just like a good feel-good story, man. And he did it. And right now, Will Golston is still playing with the Tampa Bay Bucks. I think this guy is going in his 11th or 12th year. Unheard of. And he had to go through his trials and stuff like that. But now, I look at him, I'm like, man, this dude did it, right? He never got in trouble. He was always a good kid, right? But sometimes, you can have your challenges. He stayed with it. He worked right through it. Look at him now. All right, so let's see. Let's get on this. What's baseball? Hold on, guys. So I have to get this stuff together. I open up all these windows on my computer, and then I got stuck with all these windows open. I'm trying to figure out where did I do one. Is this it here? Nope. This is stupid. And we did the Marlins. I think we were just on it. The Marlins versus the Cardinals. Eddie Cabrera, 4-4, ERA 3.4, ERA, 92 strikeouts, and Andre Palante. And I told you guys, I'm gonna take the Marlins. I'll take the Marlins plus the points or the money line. It doesn't matter. The Marlins is just that team, guys. And I keep telling you guys before, and I said this last week and probably a week before, that the Marlins is by the time the season is over with, the Marlins will be playing over 500 baseball. What are they today? 50-54. I'm sorry, guys. And I told you guys that. I told you. Will Colorado? I don't think so. Colorado is going to be all right, man, but they're going to have to spend a lot of money. All right, so we take the Marlins tomorrow. Money line or spread. Then we've got the Texas Rangers tomorrow. Yes. I don't know if you know. Remember, you know the kid Max Meyer for the Marlins. I think he's from down in that area by you. I think Max Meyer. Well, Max Meyer, I think he's out hurt. But Max Meyer was at one point, I think, in like April, he was leading the league in strikeouts, right? So you got Max Meyer, you got the young, long, lanky kid. Who was Ryan? Was he pitch? Ryan Weathers pitched for Miami. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, the Marlins got a good squad, and the Marlins, you got to know this where they're located because there's a lot of Cuban Americans that's down there in Florida. They love baseball, so if you don't spend money to buy good players, those people are going to find other things to do, but they rather be watching baseball because they got a lot of Dominican Republic people and all that Spanish people down there, and they love their baseball. So you probably, if you're the owner and you don't spend money, you probably might get beat up in the parking lot. So yeah, no, it's really consistent. The Texas Rangers guys tomorrow versus who is this? The Angels. Jake DeGrom, I'll take him because his record is 10-2. ERA is 2.28. 102 strikeouts. Jacob DeGrom is actually awesome. Good pitcher. So it's going to be hard. Whoever, and I don't even care. They could put Siriano up against him. It's just not going to matter because the Rangers is that much better, in my opinion. Right? Hold on. What is this? Okay. Ryan Weathers. Okay, I'm going to look at that. Oh, shit. He got hit in the head? You know what? I'm going to look at it now, man. I mean, how is he doing? Is he okay? I don't like this kid now. I mean, baseball's hurt, man. Sweet. A lot of people don't realize how much baseball's really hurt. I got hit in the back with one once. Let's see. So like in Detroit in April, it's still cold. And I think it was like 40, maybe 50, and it was still cold. But I got hit behind between the shoulder blades. That shit hurted, man. That hurt. Yeah, well, I hope he's doing good, man. Like I said, baseball, those baseballs hurt, man. They really do. Let's see if I can grab it and look at it. Let's see. So Ryan Weathers, okay. I'm just looking at it right now. Hold on. Oh no. He's a tough son of a gun too, though. He got right up. Oh shit! Ah, damn it! Ah, yeah, that. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurt. Damn it! Did he get a concussion or anything? You gotta watch it, man. That was vicious. And the catcher didn't mean anything by it, but it looked like Weathers didn't care. He wanted to go over there and probably kick his ass. But that's not funny though, because that hurt. All right, yeah. Good. That's good. That's good information. All right, so we got the Rangers tomorrow. Sometimes guys, you don't even have to look and see who's going to be pitching. You just know what you know, right? So Let me mark these guys off. Um, Colorado Rockies, no. Tight, no. We're going to take the Dodgers on the run line tomorrow. The Phillies, we'll do the Phillies money line. You know what? Hell, we'll do the Phillies on the run line, right? We've got the Chicago Cubbies money line, and we've got the under in that game. Let me see who else. The Houston Astros on the run line. The Miami Marlins. Let's take the Miami Marlins plus the points against St. Louis, even though I kind of know that I think, and I got a good feeling, the Marlins is going to win tomorrow, right? But just to be safe, I'll take them plus the points. Right now, that's a seven-leg deal here. So let me see who else. Dylan Cease and the Padres. You just never know. I'm not messing with that game, right? I like J.P. Sears against Seattle. And watch this, guys. I can see J.P. Sears, making a run at the Cy Young Award one year. I do. With this ticket, guys, that we just went over, if you drop $10 on it, $445, just putting 10 on what I just, and I'll go over it again. We took the Cubs and the Brewers under 8. Chicago Cubbies on the money line. Also in that game, we took the Nerfy first inning results in a tie. Also, probably I'll go back and change it because the Cubbies might score. The Cubbies got some solid bats too, and I don't want to screw myself. I want to get something out of it, so I'll probably go back because they hadn't offered it yet. But I'll probably go back later on tonight when they offer after the first inning. It won't go under 1.5, right? So I'll take that in that way. Because the Cubbies will score 1 point, but these next guys probably won't. So that'll be a good deal. Houston Astros on the run line. Not Detroit, but Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line as well. And that's it. I don't have anything else, right? But what I did was I just got fed up of going through all of those games, and then nothing didn't pan out. And we took Houston, right? That's on there. Let me get rid of this. Let me see. This is yep, we did those. Let me see this guy. Let's see. Texas. I don't think I put Texas on there. Let me go look. Texas Rangers. Yeah, sports kid. I hope you're doing better, man. I saw that. I was like, damn, man, this kid got hurt. I bet you, are you like a celebrity? You have like celebrity status in your school down there? And I'm sure you got the chicks love you. I know they do. Don't piss them off, though. Man, you piss some of these chicks off now? I would rather. How do you say this? I would rather run out in front of a Mack truck and just get mowed over and get it out of the way. But you get into it with these ladies, man. It's like a slow death, and they enjoy inflicting pain. And just take my word. Don't ever argue with them. If they say it's snowing outside and it's 100 degrees, let them have it, man. Just let them have it. Just say, okay, I agree with you, and just walk away. Because a lot of these ladies now, man, are you just talking about sports? I wouldn't say that. Well, okay, let me help you. So you're a guy, right? We are not, how can I say this? We're not what's the right word? We're not intuitive like women are. So women can pretty much, they can pick up on stuff like this, right? It's easier to lie to dad than it is to lie to mommy, right? Yeah. Because see what's going to happen, those girls are going to like you and you won't even know it. You might have 2 and 3 and 4 of them liking you and you won't even know it. And that's just how that is. Especially when it's a lot of them. And here's the other down part. You might do something and you don't even really mean to offend her or anybody. And next thing you know, she's rolling her eyes at you and going off on you. So that means they like you and they've been watching you. You just didn't respond. We're guys. Yeah, we're just guys, man. I mean, look. We're just guys. That's it. We're guys. What? I mean, there's no. I mean, look. Here's my secret. And when I was your age, if you play stupid, they feel bad for us, right? Because sometimes they feel sorry for us anyway. But just play stupid, whatever, and then they'll let you off the hook. But if you come off like a know-it-all, they will punish you, and punish you, and punish you, and you can't win. You won't win, not with a woman. Just stay out in front of them. Get your education, right? Get that education, get that school going. And with you doing this YouTube stuff, that means you're pretty much lining up what you want to do in life. So you're pretty much there. Work hours, dude, you're already getting your work hours. I come to you to hear some of the updates, what I want to know. Because I want to know about Vandy. I think Vandy was playing, it was college basketball. And I went to you to find out. I think Vandy was playing. Were they playing Auburn? I forgot who they were playing. And you was like, don't get caught all up in the hype. Vandy's gonna lose. I think it was Bama. No, I think it might have been Auburn. Yeah, it was Vandy and Auburn. And I was kind of nervous and thinking I might take Auburn. Vandy. And he was like, no way, don't do it. And then you were right. You have on the job training. So whatever you do, you're halfway there, probably over halfway. Yeah, I think it was Auburn. Because I was kind of nervous. Because Vandy was giving people a hard time last year. Vanderbilt was giving people a hard time, so I got all nervous. No, they don't. They don't. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't have the guys like Auburn. But sometimes, man, you get kind of nervous because I think Vandy was kind of like scaring people. But I was proud of Vandy coming up like that because for the most part, Vandy has a hard time, winning. So when they get a winning program, it's like long overdue. I like Vandy; they're good. Hey, sports guy, I'm gonna come on your show or whatever, hang out with you. I am done for the day. My wife's cooking dinner, so that's why I do this early job. Yeah, well, okay. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be a very hot commodity because, like right now, you have like celebrity status, in my opinion, right? But please don't go on that because I don't want you to fall off. But right now you're good, right? You get better and better and better. And if you have to lie to yourself and say, hey, I'm not good enough, do it. That means you'll keep reaching and going high. Because right now at this point, right? At this point, at the rate you're going, you will have either your own successful show, right? It may still be on the internet. We might have one on TV. We don't know how that's going to work in the future. But whatever it is, The sky is the limit for you, kid. I'm going to you trying to get scores because you're an awesome kid, man. Hey, take care. All you guys take care. I might come back and put like some of the picks on YouTube. And Sports Guy, you guys check Sports Guy out. I mean, Sports Kid. The Sports Kid is cool. He knows his sports. And go hang out with him. The kid is awesome. All right, see you guys later. I'm done. Peace out.